Yes, crispy fried chicken sandwich. I'm a crispy Lay's potato chip. I am a crispy slice of pizza. As you can see behind me, we are leaving Disney's Hollyweird Studios. And I am so hot. I had a good day out there though. It was fun. We got some good times. It was a good time. Got to hang out with my pal Ann. Shoot some reels. I wandered around for a little bit this morning by myself, just kind of for the gram. Woke up super early, so I am exhausted, tired, and I'm burnt. And this is like right before 5 o'clock, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. On the way home here. It was a good day. I had fun. I did no rides. I did see the Beauty and the Beast show though before I took off. Yeah, mostly we just ran around and shot some real stuff, so I can get home tonight and edit one of those bad boys up. Post it around that 8 o'clock marker. That'll be great. This phenomenon, I had to put it in a song. I didn't really realize what time it was. I think I hung out for a couple of minutes before I took off. This fun like, oh, every second of your energy. Roll. I did my 311th stream was the day before yesterday. So I've been singing 311. Amber is a color of your energies. Whoa. Well, I gotta tell you, it's nice that the Florida sun is back out. I am looking forward to getting out there, man, this summer and putting in the time at night. I think is gonna be the predominant nice kind of move. I don't know what the hell we're gonna do during the day. We're gonna start doing something. I get so bored sometimes sitting in the crib. During the day, you know, it's not as fun as you'd like it to be. Yeah, whatever. It's the world we in now. Now it's the world we're living in. Oh my God. turn here. Which has just become a truly redonkulous thing. I'm gonna try to just get these guys squeezed in without the whole entire world falling apart behind us. Go from there. You gotta jump in, partner. Patty O'Malley over here. Hey, Patty O'Malley guy, how are ya? Patty O'Malley, is that you from back in 3rd grade? Hey, I know you from back in 3rd grade, Patty O'Malley, am I correct? Whoa. That's a good burp. Oh, snap. That sounds good. I'm gonna sleep by then. Rainstorms keep me away from the norms. Whoa. I got the days after. Here's after happy afternoon, everybody. About checking what time. Wow, this air conditioning in here feels like $1 million. Well, I had a nice little snack today. And I think the next time we go to Studios, I gotta go to Fairfax Fair or whatever the hell it's called. The one with all the hot dogs. It's got a truffle mac and cheese hot dog. And they got chili. So you could get a chili truffle mac and cheese hot dog. Sounds outrageous. So next time we're at Studios, we're gonna have to get that. But today I just, you know what I got the last time was, oh, you sent me a PayPal? No way. Thanks, Lori. That's nice of you. I almost bought that Spirit jersey today. $10 from Lori. So nice. Thank you. The whatever fund. That might go towards the Spirit jersey fund. I'm tempted. I don't know if you saw it, but today I posted this waffle Spirit. It's all white, crispy, nice white, with the waffles all over it. And it's like scratch and sniff. Like it legit smells like waffles. I had so much fun today. I love hanging out with Ann. She's such a blast. She's super creative in terms of, I learn a lot, like just from chatting with her about like what's hip and like what's like she shoots her reels in a whole different way, which is probably a lot easier in some regard. But yeah, I just like, you know, have fun with all that stuff. It's always good just being off the camera, I gotta say. I'm always on the camera. Please help. This dude says, dude, you look minute, bro. What are you doing on the side of the road? Go home and eat. I'll fall asleep. $10 also from Pierce. Get some Starbucks with Lord's Chicken in 2 months. When you get this money, I will, buddy. That's exactly right. And I like how you know that now. I will absolutely do that. I might get home like, nice. This dude's the homeless dude's gonna help another homeless dude. Check this out. One homeless guy helping out another. That's beautiful. Or I guess this guy could not be homeless. He could just be eccentric and he just drives around with his dog and his bicycle basket. Sign. These roads aren't super jammed up. Doesn't mean that we're not going to be sitting in a little bit of something, but I'm sure we will. Dude, I had to wake up so early. Dude, you know what sucks about waking up early? For a guy like me, number one, I really like to sleep. Number two, I don't go to bed any earlier. Like, I try, but it just never works. Because I'm so used to whatever pattern I'm in, you know, and I'm like, why? I can't just force myself to go to bed 4 or 5 hours earlier than I usually would. So, not great. Oh, man, I cannot wait to get into my house and take this shirt off, this headband, and I'm just so burnt. Oh shit, never mind. We got some weight today. Oh boy, this will be fun. This will be fun. recap of my day. I woke up early, drove down to the middle of nowhere. Not really. But because of the time that I had to drive down, there was so much traffic. So I sat in so much stupid traffic. And then I got home and I was like, you know, if I take a nap or go back to bed, I'm never leaving this house. So I left. I put my stuff on, went over to the studios, Hollyweird Studios. First time one of these shirts has been busted out also. Thank God, Spirit Jersey today had it died. So I went to the studios. I got a Starbucks and a water. I chugged my Starbucks. And I walked into a couple of the stores. Took some pics. I went and got a little kid-sized pizza with this, they called it the Enchanted Rose. It's like from Beauty and the Beast. It was one of the best desserts I've had in a while. From like a quick service stand, holy moly, dude, it was bringing the flavor. So that was very good. And that little pizza just, it hits the spot. Like, it's almost like a pepperoni pizza spring roll, it reminds me of. You know? Just a couple bites and that are pepperoni flavored. Not necessarily that you're even eating a pizza. Like, it's just a flavoring of pepperoni, you know? You're gonna go, pal. I walked around and looked at some ride wait times. They were all ridiculous. Ridiculous. I linked up with Ann. We shot some stuff. And then we went and waited for Kylo Ren. And holy God, man, we caught him on like his off hour or something because we sat there for so long. Well, it was cool. I mean, we were just chilling. But it was funny, like how long we sat there. And eventually I saw the coordinator. I was like, hey, what's up? And she was super cool. She was actually in charge of them. And she was like, I'm bringing them out in a couple minutes. And then Kylo after that. And she like made sure she came and told us when they were coming out. She was like, we get up front right now so you get the good pictures. Offered to take pictures for us. She was like just the nicest lady. Super nice cast member. All smiles. I was all smiles with her, and I could tell she really appreciated the niceness and just the demeanor. And it was really good. I went around and got a ton of B-roll for what I'm going to edit up here tonight at some point, hopefully, unless I don't pass out before I can do it. And it's on Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. Line is a little chunky. God, I'm so tired. Just my legs, like they are so hot. To the touch, just to the touch, man. To to the touch. Face, everything is just hot. So hit the like button while you can, because we definitely won't be streaming for long. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna warm up this buffalo chicken mac and cheese that I made last night and didn't even eat. Oh, I had a half of it probably. Warm that puppy up. What else? I got a bowl of pizza still, I think, a piece. Have to re-up tomorrow. No park passes for tomorrow, which is just crazy. Yet again, no park passes. I'm in the business of misery. It's chop-a-lop-a-low. Good. Feels good to be like exhausted, not a feeling I usually have. What the hell? Where is that coming from? I usually gotta eat something to get fired up. Burping like that. No, I'm not going to Universal. I think I'm gonna go over on Sunday. Balmy breezes blow to and fro. And tell me what street compares with Mott Street in July. Sweet push carts gently gliding by. The great big cities of toy just made for a girl and boy. We'll turn Manhattan into an isle of joy. We'll go to Yonkers, where true love conquers in the wilds, and starve together, dear, in childs. We'll go to Coney and eat bologna on a roll. In Central Park we'll stroll, where our first kiss we stole, soul to soul. And My Fair Lady is a terrific show, they say. We both may see it close someday. The city's glamour can never spoil the dreams of a boy and girl. We'll turn Manhattan into an isle of joy. We'll turn Manhattan into an isle of joy. The long list, the short list, whatever kind of list I can make. This isn't terrible. Mad Hatter, good evening everybody. Hope you're all having a fantastic night. We are heading home after a good long Hollywood Studios day. I was in there since 10:30 almost. I guess it was probably more like, you know, it really was more like 10:30. Sunburn when you're looking at the spigots on the side of the road shooting water and you're like, man, I just don't like that right now. God, I have a headache. I got a little bit of a, I think I've got a little bit of a headache here. everybody is when they driving. Sophie, that pasta you posted looked so burnt. Oh, mama, this white boy is burnt. We did it. That was a very successful day right there. Oh, we got so much done. Lots of content for the old gramulator. Contenta. My God. I took a ride down yesterday. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, exhausted. Yep, a little burnt. Yeah, I'm a little burnt. This faux show. This shirt is hot and it's hot. It's nice, but it's a lot better than being cold, I can tell you that. I'd rather be hot. You can always strip down. All right. I took a right. I took a right. Yesterday. Brown. I did not open the space dust, sir. No, I did not open the space dust. gonna make it. Just gonna find out if it's gonna make it, man. I say the 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kids, 'cause you don't need money with a face like that. Do your money. I'll give Piercy space dust for him now. I'm getting it for you now. Oh, oh my goodness. I am so tired. Oh man. Probably good. I can't get park pass tomorrow. I'm burnt. I probably need a day out. I probably need a day where I'm not burning up. Who is Tony Khan? Wrestlers. You guys are crazy. What's talking about wrestlers? Oh. Wow. What the hell? We have a black screen this whole time? I'm sitting here? That's all good? What the hell? That's hilarious. The whole time. Incredible. Crystal! What's up, buddy? Really dug the video. I watched the Epcot video. It was very, very entertaining. You did a pretty good job with some of those things. I like the Prost in Germany. You had to do the pretzels and beer. That was Stacy's thing. She always said when she was in Germany. Pretzels and beer. I used to know that thing like the back of my hand. Because I had watched it 1,000,000,000 times. For the sake of everything classic in the entire world. It's a small world. Prost! Thanks, Dieter. Appreciate you. Oh. I probably melt a piece of ice on my forehead. The heat coming off that, I can just feel it. Oh, God. Outrageous. Especially the top here, where the headband doesn't cover this line, basically. The rest is manageable, but the crowns right up there, that little bit that the headband doesn't cover. That is cooking. Hey, cooked. cooked. I'm fucking cooked. No, ain't no hats in the summertime. I always just, you know me, I would wear the bandanas. And the bandana is great when you use it. But I didn't use it a few days this week, and today, even though I wore it, it still crushed those tops. The very tops. You can't tell the difference, but holy God, I can. This feels like nothing. See that? Hey, I wouldn't even dare. Ooh. Yeah, that top is on this side is terrible. Oh, on this side is so bad. Like the rest of my skin is not. The rest of my skin's fine. My cheeks are totally, my nose, nothing at all. My forehead a little bit, but up there, oh my God. Hey, that is so burnt. Oh my God, I can't even touch it. Whoo, the top. Not good, the top. Oh, I should put this beer bottle right there. Stream like this. When I need the beer, I'll just reach up and get it. That is not gonna work. Bathe in aloe. Nah, I'll be alright. I need to just drop some ice on there tonight. Stay out the sun tomorrow. Saturday, stay out the sun. And then, Sunday, we'll go to Universal. That'll be a good plan. Hey, that's not a bad idea, believe me. That's not a terrible idea. I don't really feel like taking a shower, and that chlorine would 100% mean I'd have to take a shower. Because I showered before I left for the parks, so I don't want to take 2 showers in the course of 7 hours. That rhymes. That's some pretty privileged stuff right there. Take like 9 showers a day. Ha! This guy's funny, bro. Who was funnier than Ben? Equity Ben, right? Ben's hilarious. His response to my story, a bunch of people responded about the waffle shirt. You know, everybody's like, do it or don't do it. Some people said like, I bought it, the smell wears out. Everybody gave me like legit answers, and then he goes, sounds to me like you're on the fence, waffling, if you will. He's got such a, I love this. I appreciate his comment for his speaking. I like all the acting and the Disney stuff too, but I like this. I like the comedy roots, the writing, the roots and all of that. Yeah. Ya todo que. Yo. What did I watch last night? It was pretty alright. Oh, I started and I didn't finish it. The movie Battleship on Netflix. It's the epitome of a bad action movie, but it's also got some really good CGI in it. And I was totally hooked. I was like, I mean, not totally hooked because I didn't finish it, but it was getting late. I was entertained. It came from, I tried to watch the Transformers movie. Oh, I watched Shrek 2. That's what I watched last night. That had me laughing. I was like, damn, this movie's funny. Shrek 2. Wow. Forgot all about that thing. What a movie. Was it like Pacific Rim? See, I didn't see that. I usually don't. Oh yeah, I did with John Boyega, right? Pacific Rim. I saw that. It's kind of like that, not as far-fetched. Maybe it is, I guess. It's all the same, like bullcrap. Aliens that attack. Yeah, it is like that movie. Actually, it's freaking exactly like that movie. I'm not even know why I'm trying to break it down into more than that. If movies need to be broken down into more than that, the difference between Pacific Rim and Battleship, then we've gone too far. Yes, they're the exact same movie. I always sometimes they try to give things more credit than they actually do. But Shrek 2, that thing deserves the credit that it's due. Another rhyme. How funny. Fantastic. That movie slapped. I like the part with the end was especially hilarious when they were all fighting the fairy godmother. Pinocchio was wearing it's a movie for kids. So like they were like, tell us a lie, Pinocchio, like you're wearing women's underwear or something. And he was like, I am wearing women's underwear. His nose doesn't grow, and they're all like, what? Then he starts like getting cornered and he starts lying about it. It was gross. I just thought it was a great line. Like, just tell a lie like you're wearing ladies' underpants or something. He was like, I am wearing ladies' underpants. He had that stupid voice. It was just great. I laughed my ass off at it. K Covers, how are you? Sometimes it doesn't have to be the most well thought out thing. Sometimes it's gotta be funny. What was almost even, I think the ultimate funniest part of it was that, like, I don't know if those are kids' movies. I guess they are, but like, wow. You know how I know they are kids' movies? Because I remember watching Shrek like 1,000 times, and Shrek 2 I think I saw a couple times. And I went and I'm gonna rewatch Shrek. I'm sure it's gonna be like I'd never seen it before. I mean, I remember ogres are like onions, try the veal, like all these lines that I remember. They're gonna be things that ring true to me now because I didn't even understand them back then. You know? Maybe that's why they're so well written, things like that. The Simpsons especially, that's why it's lasted for so long. It's like it appeals to kids and they don't get the crazy references and stuff, but the adults do, so it works for everybody. It's interesting. Hi Amy G, how you doing? Amy G says home base. Yeah, I was at Hollywood Studios today for about 8 hours. So, one of the longest park days I've had in a while. It was a lot of fun though. I had a blast today. I walked into that turkey coming in, I was just like, what the hell? So let me read to you the Fairfax Fair menu, because I saw this as I had already eaten, but you can get an all-beef hot dog on the brioche bun with pickled vegetables, right? Same prices everywhere. You can pay $1 more and get that same hot dog, right? Topped with savory mac and cheese. It's truffle mac and cheese, it says. Crispy applewood bacon. What the hell? Why wouldn't you do that? And then you can also get that hot dog on a pretzel bun with sauerkraut and onion with mustard aioli. So it's basically like the bratwurst. There's the California BLTA dog. Same hot dog with lettuce, tomato, avocado, bacon, crushed ranch tortilla chips, house-made black pepper mayonnaise. Shut up. The Chicago-style hot dog salad, romaine blend, plant-based oh, we're not eating any of that. And then for their sides, Parmesan chips. Not just chips, Parmesan chips. And look how pretty this thing was. Oh, it was on stream. Not that I show you the food anyway, but this one I'd have been tempted to. I'd have been tempted to show you that one in real life because it was spectacular. So beautiful. It was crazy pretty. It tasted pretty good too. I'm not a big cherry guy, and it had a lot of cherry flavor to it. Strawberry cheesecake funnel cake from the festival is looking like it's going to be a must. I'm excited to get over there, hopefully with Pat at some point over the next, I mean, we're just going to, I guess I'm going to have to just go for next Wednesday now, but we got to get over there and get some grub together, run around and try different things. Looked fire. It was amazing. Yeah, I mean, 10 out of 10 picture, 8.5 out of 10, and I don't like cherry. I could only eat half of it because the cherry was just really messing with me, but I understood what was going on, and if you were just like a cherry person, it would have been the best thing you'd had probably in a long time. I will not eat like a cherry straight up. I never. I mean, I have. But throughout my life, I've done it several times to make sure I still don't like them. And I don't like them. And yeah, I really dug that thing. The only other thing that I've ever liked with cherry in it, period, is Cherry Garcia. I don't even know if they still make that. Ben & Jerry's, Cherry Garcia. It was called Cherry Garcia. That was the only other cherry thing I've ever liked, and that was pretty damn good. This tasted like that as a mousse. Yeah, so you'd dig this thing, Crystal. You'd be like, what the hell? It was amazing. It was amazing. It was so good. He was like Cherry Garcia, straight up. I'm not a big, I think when I was doing my thing back in the day when I was a fat person, I went through this thing where we were doing a school project, and it was all about your collection, like any collections you had in your life, and I didn't have any like collections really at the time. I had like been past my Lego, and like I didn't really have anything like that. And so what I did is for like the 2 months that we were all supposed to be working on this project, I went to the little town grocery store that we had. It wasn't even a name brand place. It was just the town grocery store. What the hell was it called? Oh my God, Grand Central Market? I think it was Grand Central Market. I might be wrong about that, but I am going to text my go-to for all these things. Grand Central Market place. That was the store, the grocery store, or not. Can't remember the name. I think that was it. And I went there every day, and I got Ben & Jerry's, and I played Ben & Jerry's. So like one day it was pistachio, the next day whatever. Like at the time, Ben & Jerry's had so many flavors. And when I got done with the pint, I wiped it out like real nice. And when it came time for the thing, I went and I was like, yeah. So I ate a pint of Ben & Jerry's basically every day during this adventure. Here's all the pints. They saved them all. Like 50. You know, like 45, 50 pints of like ice cream. All different, not a single repeat. Like I had all the flavors that existed at the time. Like I went everywhere. Not just there, the ones I couldn't find I ended up like going on adventures for. And there was a freaking Ben and Jerry's, a Ben and Jerry's straight up milkshake, ice cream, whatever you want, Ben and Jerry's, next to my job. Not like I'm talking 10-foot walk from my job. It was crazy. That was later on, but we were gobbling in there all the time. I missed that. That was a crazy gig. Make tons of money and have Ben and Jerry's 10 feet. So what was your fave? Oh, I think my favorite Ben and Jerry's forever will be the, I really dig that fish food. You know? The fish food. Did we get a discount? Sometimes they hook us up, you know? Because they were like kids that work there, and it was summer after summer that they'd come in. And you'd be like, you know how it is. Cold Stone's my favorite ice cream. Cold Stone is the jam. Now that, talk about a tough decision to make. What is the best, what is my favorite ice cream? My initial gut instinct says Haagen-Dazs all the way. I was very into Pinkberry when it first came out. I had never had frozen yogurt, and I thought it was excellent. I used to go in there and just get the pomegranate with like Captain Crunch on it. That was it. It was just so good. But yeah, I think Haagen-Dazs. So I lived in a town that had pretty famous ice cream for our state. And in general, I mean, in comparison to a lot of ice cream I've had, it was pretty excellent. Especially a few flavors that they did. But Haagen-Dazs, I think, is definitely, in terms of big name, that would be what if I had all of them in front of me, all the big name places that have like storefronts, multiple across the nation, yeah, I'd be like Haagen-Dazs for sure. There's something about it. It's just something about that Haagen-Dazs that's so authentically good. You know? What trips me out is their vanilla ice cream. You know, you eat Haagen-Dazs vanilla ice cream, just a spoon of it by itself, and then you eat, say, like the Publix brand or Ben & Jerry's even. Not that they really make, they do sometimes, but they all suck compared to that Haagen-Dazs. It's so weird. I don't know what they've done to it to make it that much better. And I agree with Devore about the coffee as well. I think that's another flavor that they just have totally smashed. Nobody else comes anywhere close, you know? Strawberry as well. Like strawberry Haagen-Dazs ice cream is the only strawberry ice cream I would even eat. I wouldn't even think about other stuff because you can taste that it's made in a lab. Then you eat that Haagen-Dazs strawberry and it's just like, it's not. You can tell it's like, there might be flavoring and all that, but there's so much authentic ingredient in it. You can taste it. You can taste it. Ample Hills I thought was super overrated when we finally went and had that. Like Pat would tell you, and he's a pretty well-eaten guy at this point, he's eating some food. Pat would tell you that the best gelato he and I have ever had, chocolate gelato, was at Pinocchio Village House. They used to have a cup of chocolate gelato in that place that got shipped in from some company, and it was the hottest fire. It was just, I'd never had anything prepackaged like that was on that level. But in terms of Disney ice cream, I think that Storybrooke does a really good job. I think the Anandapur ice cream truck does a bang-up job as well. Where did we see that soft serve the other day that I was just like, wow, that looks good. It was a twist. It was. Wow, I can't believe we streamed Hollywood Studios just a couple days ago, and I was there today. That's the most I've been to Hollywood Studios back to back. That's secondary. It was at Hollywood Studios when we were streaming, and it was down at the Rock and Roller Coaster. That little stand that doesn't serve the corn dog nuggets and the Cheeto pie anymore. We're getting that ice cream. I should have gotten it today. I forgot about how crazy it looked. It looked so good. Like their machine was just, I'm sure it tasted like all of them, but the consistency, the coldness of it, I mean, you should have seen the rings on this soft serve. Clean, like lines, like it was so, the consistency was just, oh. I watched the guy take a bite out of it and it left teeth marks. I was like, there's no such thing anymore, Kevin Rapp, dude. Disney's busy, 9 out of 10. You're never going to see a day at Disney anymore that's less than an 8 out of 10. So you got to just go when you want to go now. Grand Central Market, that was it. Well, remember the Ben and Jerry's Adventure? Of course he does. He remembers everything. That place has some good ice cream. There was a place in front of that market. Hey, it was called the Holy Cow. The Holy Cow, and they made their own ice cream with milk that was from this farm down the road. He only had like 8 or 9 flavors, but one of them that he did was like raspberry cups in a raspberry chocolate ice cream that was so hot fire. It was so good, dude. It was like, the rest of his ice cream was fine, but that one, I don't know where I got those little raspberry cups from, but they were just crazy. I get it sometimes, and I just pick out all the raspberry cups and save them to the end, and then just eat them all at once. It was so good. Miss old Disney. Yeah, who doesn't? I miss not busy Disney. I miss Disney where, like, every once in a while you could go over there and not feel like you were getting your butt kicked. Sadly, those are not accurate anymore, huh? Those things that Jesse just said to you. I wish I could tell you that they were, but they're absolutely not accurate. February was, in fact, far busier than November, December. It was busier than January. January was just as busy as October was. Everything since the 1st has been full-scale invasion. There is no more slow time at Disney. It doesn't exist anymore. A couple weeks, park passes are already sold out for ticketed guests. So, it's just as you. Tomorrow, no Disney Genie Plus available in any parks because there's no park passes available. Don't forget, it's March 3rd. Right? Today's the 3rd? Is that where we're at? I kind of forget. Where's the 4th? No, 3rd. There used to be 0 people in the park on March 3rd. Not 0, but it was a nothing burger. You could wait 30 minutes for Frozen. Fast passes available all day. No way were you gonna wait more than, 10, 15 minutes for Living with the Land ever. Now that thing has a 65-minute wait. Living with the Land. Oh, the Cross-Eyed Cow it was called. I thought it was called the Holy Cow. I foresucks even more. Yep, Flow rider. Everybody moved down here because they wanted to avoid their state's mandates. Hey, we're riding like crazy tonight. Hey, Naomi, how you doing? I should put that buff chicken in the oven. Eat it. I just gotta put it in the oven. OMG. OMG, what do you got? Why'd you say OMG? Yeah, I think I'm gonna put in here just a little bit and yeah, okay. Wait a second. Wow, so burnt that I can barely even put that ice on there. You know that feeling? Stormtrooper? Darth Vader. Yeah, thanks, Pat. Pat brought this over. I forget where he said he got it. Or why he did not want it himself. Yeah, the wrist's already getting the tan back. You can see that. You know, next week is in the 90s. It was 90 today. Probably. Nah, probably wasn't. Yeah, good. Bring it on. The neck fan will come back out. I will bust the white shirts back out. And once I burn a couple times, I'll be safe. I gotta get some sun back on this pasty ass wintertime skin. He kills me. He's so funny. I love that she loved it. Oh man, this thing sucks. Burnt the shoes. Scheiße. I'm burnt for a while. I'm burnt up. Eleanor Ridley. I'm gonna chef up the mac and cheese and then I'm done. I'm hot. Yeah, I got some. I might throw a little bit of aloe right on the top here because it's just naked. Look at that. Oh. No wonder I'm so tired. I got cooked. My brain got cooked. Cooked my brain for a while. When I was walking around all dizzy, and I'm walking around today feeling some type of way. At one point, I was like, what the hell is going on? Was there something in that enchanted rose dessert that I was unaware of? Because I feel like I'm on Mars. It was crazy. Then I just got some water and I went inside and started looking in the shops, and I felt like, 1,000 times better, which was funny. Your brain cooking. Cooking. Woo, 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 woo. What the hell is that? Back to working over here or what? I can't keep up with anybody in the world. Everybody too tagged. Jimmy B, sorry you didn't go. Why didn't you go live in the studio? Say I was hanging out. Well, I was just, chillaxing, as the kids call it. No, I was running around with Ann making videos. Shoot, she's only here for a couple of days. See my friends when they're around. Oh, snap. I went live from the parking lot. So I did go live from Hollywood Studios. How about that? I always post on the Insta for you guys. You're never gonna be out of content. You'll always know what the hell I'm doing. Do the Instagram. Let's check out that. You think Boba Fett's having a second season? Oh yeah, for sure. He got a lot of stuff to do, Boba. Good God, what the hell? I scared myself, which doesn't usually happen. Oh, it smells good. Oh, yes. God bless America, that smells good. Alright, we should throw a little bit of sauce on here, though, just to kind of liven it back up, right? That's what I say. No, maybe not. That'll probably be good just like that. Okay. I'll just put that in there. Turn this off. Chopper chow. Rainbow cold pizza slices. We got one. It starts with one pizza. One pizza, no matter how hard I try, pizza time. Get the pizza around, pizza burn. Putting in, it didn't even matter. Happy me, burn, burn, burn. The Spirit jersey was nice. Get it. I think I'm gonna have to next time. So it's still there. I'll get the sign. Jimmy, get it to be there next time. Tom, what did you cook? She's asking. Oh, I made buff mac and cheese. My favorite thing in the world. Buff chicken mac and cheese from the cheese. We gonna wrap it up, or start to wrap it up. Why? Because I'm tired and my head burnt. I want to just go lay in my room without any lights on me or anything. Go watch the end of Battleship. This terrible movie. Eat my buffalo chicken, mac and cheese, and fall asleep probably by 9 o'clock. I'm so tired. I gotta edit this video. I want to get it up by 8. Ocho. I want to get it up by the ocho. What do you think? Should I? Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Yeah. Take it out. I had so many funny comments about the turkey earlier. Everybody's like, what the hell, man? I have no idea Disney World had like big ass turkeys. I'll be honest with you. I mean, turkeys are everywhere, but I didn't really know that they were around Disney either, to be honest with you. There's not a lot of predators at Disney, so it makes sense, but I'm surprised the turkeys live around places that have like alligators and stuff. Doesn't seem like it makes any sense to me. Dum da ba dum da ba hey dum da ba. I gotta get this Spirit jersey at some point. Nice, dude. San Francisco sent some pics over. Dude, great meeting you, bro. What a guy. I'm trying to get all this answered. You know what's crazy? I think if I let my Instagram like go for, well, I gotta post to get any messages, I guess. That doesn't work. Because like if you didn't post, you probably wouldn't get a ton of messages. You know? Oh, I am. I'm exhausted. You know what I was saying earlier? I woke up like 6-7 hours earlier than I usually do. I did not go to bed 6 or 7 hours earlier than I usually do, so I am exhausted, dude. And now after all that sun, too, ooh-wee. I can fall asleep right here. You go like this. Mate. I get knocked right out, trust me. I think y'all should hit the like button a couple more times. And just put all the water in me. Because beer doesn't help rehydrate your skin. Beer ain't gonna help the suntan. I might finish the space dust. Get a couple more likes, we're gonna finish the dust. Looks like tomorrow's gonna be an around the house kind of day. Probably go run down to Lowe's. Pat probably gonna come by tomorrow, I guess. I would hope. I haven't seen him all week. I'm gonna go run down to, oh yeah, Tom interview 3 on Monday. Congrats, dude. I wanna go down to the Lowe's and get some of those wood chips and spread them out. Get the front looking nice now that it's summertime. And even a plant. I'm gonna start keeping plants. Just having like a task that I do, you know. Prep for the fish tank. I peeped a bunch of those bonsai trees at the flower garden too. We will 100% get a bonsai tree this year. Put it right over there where that sound bar is right now, because the house needs a new solution to a speaker. I'd like to put something right underneath that space. So I can hang that big ass speaker right there. I would just take that bar, or just a smaller bar, and hang it below there. Bonsai tree needs light though, so I really have no idea where I'm gonna put it, if I'm being honest with you. I gotta figure that out. Outside, I guess. I'm gonna have to do a lot of research on that. Don't end, I just got here. No, you didn't just get here. You've been here for a couple minutes at least. By the Mickey Door wreath. I saw the topiaries look nice. I wonder if sorry. Well, my train of thought. Have you guys seen this? Because I was just so tripped out about this. I'm going to show you something from my friends, adults in Disney. Did you have any idea that you could do this at Disney World? Ow, god damn it, my elbow, that hurts so bad. How cool, right? You can do this at Wilderness Lodge. I mean, that's sick. Those things are like legit. I don't know if you've ever been on a Segway. That's crazy to ride. What's up, Brian? 65 subscribers. Is that what you got now? What do you have? You gonna text me? charger, so I'm just gonna let it die. Oh! 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 Hey! Oh! Oh! Buffering, okay, later. Okay, later. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Buffering, okay, bye. You know I could do that, did you? Go, that goes a little something like this. Hit it. You know those guys that can actually beatbox though? I can't really. I can do little sounds like that though. I'll try to sing to them. I like the pop. That's like the classic one, right? So easy like the learn how to beatbox. Tolls is the best beatboxer I've seen since the Fat Boys. Tom, I'm in the Springs at Disney Springs next Tuesday. Let's link up there. No Tuesdays, buddy. Tuesday for me is gonna be the worst day ever. Next Tuesday is gonna suck ass. It'll be just like today, but not as fun. My dad, WL. Yeah, dude. I think you're here for a couple weeks. That's what your dad said. You're here for at least a little while. Well, maybe not, because Tuesday's a full week. So, today's Thursday, Friday's tomorrow. I ain't going in the parks tomorrow. Not going to the parks on Saturday, I don't believe. It's Universal on Sunday. Monday, tell me what you're doing on Monday, and we'll go from there. MJ Fury Wrestling, let's see that you try to see it. I'm not crazy about apple cider either. Apple cider? My dad will Instagram me with the plan next Tuesday. I ain't gonna be around next Tuesday. Tom, have a blessed day. Captain Robert. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. I was out there in the parks today, a little sunburnt up, as you can tell. We'll be in for a nice summer, though, I think. Couple more likes, couple more sips of the brew. And then we're going to wrap it up. You know, wrap it up. Luke Skywalker and poke him up there. I was asking opinions on beer and ciders at Epcot. That's cool. You like beer? If you like beer, there's a beer in Canada. It's called Le Fin du Monde. It's won the best beer at Epcot multiple times. If you like a little bit of kind of a fruity beer, you can get the grapefruit beer in Germany. If you like wine, go to Canada, get yourself a nice little sip of ice wine. That'll get you feeling right. Everybody loves ice wine. It's a little portion, it's only a couple ounces. And that stuff goes down like, wrap it up like a hot dog salad. I'll be at Magic Kingdom Saturday, Epcot Monday. Cool, I'll see you there at Epcot on Monday. Maybe that's what we'll do. Me and Pat will go to Epcot on Monday so we can meet Brian too. That'll be good. We'll have a couple snacks around the world. Just built that Grogu over your shoulder, did you? You know who's the better build? Is the guy next to him, Dio. Dio's like the cleanest Lego build I've ever seen in my life. Look at this thing. Look at him. How amazing. Look at how accurate he looks. Watch this. He turns. Dio goes, what was the thing? Where she goes to pet him, he goes, no thank you. It's hilarious. One of the funniest things you ever seen a droid do. He's like, no thank you. Dio, that's like the best Lego build, man. It's so clean. But yeah, Grogu's good too. I like his ears that you can move. So you can make him like super happy. I like this one, kind of like inquisitive. Or you can make him sad too. I like the inquisitive look. Didn't see him hiding there. Ah. Not the right angle, we reset up everything so it's all new, fresh. Got Kylo Ren shuttle. You got a little kind of, you can tell that that's a TIE fighter, I think, probably from the angle that it's at, if you see it. And I move my head certain ways, but you can definitely tell that's an AT-AT. You kind of, probably can't tell much of what's on this shelf, although I don't know how low you can see. But I'm hoping that most people can tell that that's Steamboat Willie, and I think if people look closer, they'll notice this is Pooh Bear. With the minifigures especially, like Eeyore, Piglet. I think if it had a keen eye, obviously the Falcon and the, technically the shot is supposed to be a little bit more like that. Because we want the A-wing shining there in the top. This is one of the things I'm the most proud of in a while. And I think Pat too, like we really are both kind of impressed at, the level of like change and just taking the time out to do this, was really, I think it's going to inspire us to kind of do some other stuff too, Certain things that we know, it'll just be so much better if it gets done, And this is a great example of that. Especially with the Lego stuff, like that's the thing that you never know. Like I've said a million times, like Pat has sometimes 500 people watching him. On a good day nowadays, I got 200 people watching me. If we had either one of those numbers, 2 or 4, we'd be the top 5, top 10, easily top 10 Lego channels live streaming, period. Nobody gets those kind of views. The biggest channels go live and like they maybe get like 600 or 700 people watching, and they got 100,000 subscribers. Lego just don't have it like that. But if that can all somehow translate to that, like Bricks Live could become something far greater than either of these Disney channels, you know, in terms of an actual YouTube channel. Because these channels are crowdfunded. You know, his, mine, most everybody's. You know, it's when you get to that place of like no copyrights, really ad rev coming in clean, like that's where the YouTube money is. Little things like this inspire me big time. I can't wait to get some of these sets built. Like I think on Saturday, since we're not going to the park, it would be great to knock out a couple of these little Star Wars sets for sure. Just, you know, to stay after it. I think it'd be cool to start taking people along for the process of like selling the Lego too, you know what I mean? Like posting that stuff, how to get the good pictures, what I need, like what the haggling process is like, if there is any. It's gonna be cool. We gotta really lay into that. Hey, and when the summer comes, you know that heat's cranking, there'll be something to do for during the day for sure. Hopefully by that time the fish tank is ready to, is in its cycling stages for sure. That fish tank needs to be cycling by July, or else we're gonna be in a pinch when it comes to the tank. The thing needs to be going by July. Cycling by July. If you're not familiar, cycling refers to the process of the nitrogen cycle. Getting a tank to a place where it is running through the nitrogen cycle properly. Or else you can have too much ammonia or nitrates, all your shit's going bad. That's what Pat was saying the other day about the Lego channel too. Yeah, well, he knows. I've told him that a lot of times, that like, you know, that the best channels don't have crazy viewers in the Lego world, you know? And that we literally, in the name, it says the premier Lego live streaming channel. We literally could become that. If we ever got to a place where, like, say we had how many people, like 1,000 people watching regularly, we'd be the biggest Lego YouTube channel that existed. There wouldn't be one bigger. But that would just take a whole nother level of, like, you know, we've had days where we've had 100 people watching, and those have, again, put us in that top 15 echelon of people. And that's crazy to think, because there are people that dump their whole lives into their Lego channel. I've dumped maybe an eighth to a tenth of my life into my Lego channel. And it's still monetized, it still does well, it's still a good channel. I mean, it buys at least a couple sets a month between the PayPals and the, you know, super chats. So, you know, I think that's good. You know, the hobby supports itself. Like, not supports itself fully, but even at all, that's cool. Like if you like making cookies and like you just ate them all, compared to like, you know, you sell a batch of the cookies. And the next thing you know, you're Aaron McKenna's Bakery in Disney Springs, and you're like, you know, that go-to kind of little consortiary bakery type thing. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You gotta start somewhere. You can't just always be messing around, guy. Oh my God, I'm in Texas. I have to do my taxes. I wonder, because I made such a... this will be MJ Fury Wrestling in the house. You had nearly 100 watching move to Lego. Yeah, that's good. I think that's an entertaining stream for Lego people. I mean, maybe not for... Even if 100 people were there and 20 of them were just sleeper Lego people and they were just dealing with all the other stuff that comes up between me, Pat, the chat, all the extra. There was enough Lego there that somebody would want to be like, wow. People who love Lego, they love watching the move. A good Lego move is so satisfying to watch. I've watched so many. Not live, again, because we're doing stuff. Well, I did actually. I watched Brixie's live Lego move. It was great. Great. I had so much fun watching that. Like, yeah. You know, watching him decide what shelf, you know, like watching the process. Like, it helped me big time doing this. I was like, that's right. You do want your most displayable sets on that top row. You do want it to have a system, dark side, light side, Star Wars, Harry Potter. You know, it does make sense to do it that way. Yeah. So we can get there. We really could. It wouldn't take a tremendous amount. The channel, if it ever even got to, like I said, like 20K, like past channels almost at 20K. If we ever had a 20K Lego channel, I mean, that'd be good. It's like way more impactful in terms of its community than a 20,000 Lego Disney channel. And then think about it. What's a 20,000 gaming channel? It's a fucking drop in the pan. You need to have at least 1 million people on your gaming channel for you to even register. You need to have at least 500K to even really be picked up on the gaming world. You know? You don't come across clips of gamers or live streams from gamers that don't have so many subscribers. So each market is very different from each other. You know what I mean? And when you find that, like, it'd be like saying, like, oh, I want to unbox toys. Like, you know how that goes. You're going to be the next Ryan's Toy Review? Like, come on. There's a market, you know? If you're going to be the next gamer, there's a market. If you're going to be the next science-based channel, there's a market. If you're going to be the next skateboarding channel, there's a market. If you're going to be the next guy who writes music on YouTube, there's a market. There's a market for every single one of these things. And you're compared to all your peers and all the people that are doing the same thing as you. And again, like I've said, there's still never been that person besides Brian Hall, and now eventually Tim Tracker will do it. Nobody's got 1 million subs. Where are they at? TPM vids and all that stuff. Like, all these guys are crazy good. Like, where in the hell are the 1 million subs? Think about something like Disney Food Blog, right? So TPM just as of this year has 1.15 million subs. And I know this dude, he's a really nice guy. I don't say his name because he's a private kind of dude, but he's used my videos, we've chatted. He's used clips, I'm saying, of my stuff. Like, he's a very down-to-earth guy. He's the first dude, really, in the whole community that's 100%. Because Brian Hall was a voice actor. This guy's like the first guy in the whole community to really crack the door of, like, what makes a Disney YouTube channel accessible by all of YouTube, which none of us do. None of us come anywhere close to that, you know, and he does, because his format's super YouTube. His format is usually numbered lists. His format is very, very, very much so what YouTube on its greater scale is, you know. And I'm not saying that that's what you need to be. You can Casey Neistat this stuff. If you want to be the best vlogger and you don't want to do pre-produced videos that have clips, that have voiceover, that have editing, and you just want to literally, like, you know, whatever, you just want to be the guy with the camera and do it all yourself. You want to be Casey Neistat? Go ahead. But look at Tim Tracker. Look how long it's taken him to do something like that, you know? And he didn't have 1 million subs yet. How many subs does Tim have? You got 8, he doesn't even have 900K yet. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know. I think the only market that there was, I mean, maybe eventually he does do that. So, like, what are you going to be, the Disney song person? Like, you're the person that loves Disney and you just, like, you only sing Disney songs? Nobody's got a channel like that. Nobody's got a page like that. Everybody branches out and other stuff. So the things that are strictly Disney, or even my channel with all this daily streaming that have gone off the Disney beaten path, everybody does that to an extent, right? Everybody takes a walk in the woods every once in a while to talk about their crap. Everybody. It's more about YouTube on the whole the larger picture does not look like what the Disney little niche community looks like. It certainly doesn't look like what the Lego community, and that is why the Lego community is as small as it is. The Lego community is smaller because of that same exact reason. You know? It doesn't appeal to a giant group of people. The more you appeal to a giant group of people, the easier it is. It's all pretty simple stuff. When you hear when you hear the guys at the top talk about it, it all makes sense, you know? Well, friends, one last sip of beer as we go into the breach. Once more into the breach. That is warm. Not good. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate you the most. I'll see you tomorrow for some adventures. Who knows where, who knows when. They will exist, though. I'm already cooled down a little bit, I gotta say. Just been putting some ice on and just relaxing a little bit underneath this fan and the AC. I'm definitely feeling better, so not as exhaustedly burnt as I was. Good night, Anthony, Ian, Cheryl, Lord, the rest of the mod squad, the rest of the non-mod squad, the rest of humanity and the internet at large. See you tomorrow. Good night.